أهلا بكم في قناة IT Support. معكم علي عمر، ومقطع اليوم سوف يكون عبارة عن مقابلة عمل في مجال ال IT. أتمنى لكم مشاهدة مفيدة.
All right, so for this scenario, let's say that you stop by to see a user at their desk and they reported some kind of application issue. When you get there, they show you the problem. They're trying to launch an application from a shortcut on their desktop, and every time they double click on it, they get this generic error message. And it says there was an error launching the application. Start troubleshooting that for me.
What OS are you using and what's the name of the application?
Say it's Linux desktop, and it's a custom application. We'll say that, I built it in-house. Let's call it Application X.
Okay, do you remember the last time this worked?
Sure, we can say it worked on Friday and today's Monday.
Okay, do you know if there's any other users that's having this issue?
So this is the first report of it, but it's still early on a Monday.
Okay, are you aware if there was any type of updates that happened over the weekend?
Not that I'm aware, but is there any way we can check?
So we can check the apt log.
And what is apt?
Apt is pretty much a utility that we use to install applications and updates.
Okay, cool. So where would we, can you walk me through where we can find the logs for apt?
I'm actually not sure where the logs for the application would be at.
Okay, and how might you find it out if this was a real world scenario?
We can probably check the man page or search online.
Oh, okay, great, that's a good idea. So let's say that you're able to find out that the log is in /var/log/app. And the file that we're looking for is history.log. Now that you've got that file, we've got 100 different entries in here. How do we find what we're looking for specifically just for this application?
We can use the grep command with the application name.
Okay. Let's say that we do that. We find that there was an update done just over this past weekend.
So it's actually possible that the update could have caused this issue. There could be a missing dependency or the application could have got corrupted. So we can also check permissions too.
So where do we start?
So I want you to run a few updates just to make sure everything's installed and there's no missing dependencies. So first I want you to run sudo apt get update and then sudo apt get upgrade.
Okay, great. So let's say that those both run, they complete successfully. What do we do now?
So let's try and launch the application.
So it still fails, same exact error.
So I think now we should probably check the permissions.
All right, and how do we do that?
So first we want to get the location. So we can probably get the location by right-clicking on the shortcut and then seeing what the command section says.
Okay, so we do that, and let's say it says application-x as the command.
So now you want to use the which command with the location that I provided.
Okay, and we'll say it's located in /usr/bin.
So now we want to navigate with cd to the directory of that application.
Okay, and say we're there.
Okay, so now we want to list out all the permissions. So you want to do ls -l.
Okay, so here's what I see. -rwx, r-x, --, then it says root root. Can you explain to me what this all means?
R stands for read, W stands for write, X stands for execute. The first set of 3 is associated with the owners of the application. The second set of 3 is associated with the groups of the application. And then the last set of 3 is associated for other or users. Root is associated with the owner, and then the second root is associated with the group.
Okay, so after looking at all that, does anything stand out as wrong here?
Yes, so since the last set of 3 is associated with users and other, I'm noticing that there's no read or execute permissions for this application.
Okay, and how do we correct that?
So we can use the change modify command chmod to update the permissions.
So, okay, so now it's fixed for me. We try the application, everything works. Any follow-up that we need to do?
Yes, I would want to notify the owners of the application because this could affect a lot of users, and this will also help prevent reoccurring issues from happening.
Okay, good. Thank you.
وهنا ينتهي مقطع اليوم. أتمنى أنه نال إعجابكم، ولا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة ليصلكم كل جديد، وشكرا لكم.